Nigerians, I want us to pay attention to this particular information because it must be giving us clue as to what actually transpired or what actually happened to Junior Pope. You understand me? This information is very vital. It's not something we sweep under the carpet. I've made a video about this, but this time around I want to remind us because we're too forgetful in this country and we take a lot of things for granted. We know they take things serious, you get. So this particular guy is trying to give us very serious information about what might happen to or what might be the reason of Junior Pope's dying. You understand me? Because for this guy to have the boldness to write what he wrote here, we need to call him and investigate and find out some certain things from him. He might be leading us to finding the lasting solution as to what actually transpired or what actually happened to Junior Pope. With this information I've gathered here, I'm beginning to suspect that there's something. That guy might not truly die of drowning. You understand me? Something must have happened. Something must have happened. Something must have transpired, which they are not telling us the truth. And again, if you notice, the video where they said TC virus was knocking bell, if you look very, very well, you will understand that this guy was not there. Junior Pope was not there. You understand me? And meanwhile, they were all supposed to be in same boats. So what happened? That one is still confusing me as to why he was not in same boat with them. And meanwhile, they said he was there. Oh my goodness, the worst thing that can happen to you in this life is to die. If you die, anything can be labeled against you. You understand? So what happened? What really transpired? You get? So this boy, there's something that this guy is. I know the guy. He's an actor. I've worked with him. He said, if I had took up the role of Junior Pope or in that boat, I will probably be in the morgue by now. He released this information on that same day that Junior Pope, they broke the news of his drowning. You understand me? So there's more to this than meets the eye. The thorough investigation needs to be done as to ascertain the actual cause of his death. Let us not be believing that maybe he drowned out of boat capsizing and all that. And then at the end of the day, it now happens that it was another thing that bite him. Initially, I was not paying attention to all these things, but when I saw this write-up, and I said, okay, this thing is something that we have to hold very well. This thing might lead us to exactly what happened to him. Now, this particular guy, see, I saw this thing on Omalen Group. This is his verified Instagram account. That was why I got this information. You can go there and read by yourself. Omalan Group on Instagram. That was where I got this. This is the verified account. Now, this particular guy wrote, I was poisoned a month ago in the company of 4 producers / marketers who I declined joining their evil cult in exchange for my last son's life, for popularity and money, as they said. I have future in the industry and I will make it, but I need to belong. I declined the offer, got to my house, my system changed, and a wall gecko fell on my hand, stayed for some time and fell on the floor. I told my wife to get me water and olive oil. I applied and prayed. I told my wife I have been poisoned. My son fell sick. We became so scared. 3 weeks in the church, 3 weeks ago in the church, I vomited the poison while praying for me at Christ by Prince David Wanna, who God used to destroy their evil plans. After I survived, they all asked me for refund of the money paid into my account for movies role. After I survived, they all asked me for refunds of the money paid into my account for movie roles. They, who are they that asked for the refund of money paid to him or to his account already for movie roles? Now, I laughed and said, God, this is you working. Few days ago, my son is back to his feet. As for me and my family, I shall continue to worship the only true God of Nation Builders Commonwealth. Now, the main cocoa, if I had took up the role of Junior Pope or in that boat, I will probably be in the morgue by now. Critical thinkers, are you guys here? Critical thinkers, are you guys here? Deep thinkers, are you guys here? People that think with their brain, are you people here? If you're here, please let me know. If you didn't hear, let me know. We are not all daft in this country. There are people who think critically, who study information and critical and unukomita it very well. If you are here, let me know. Then he said, God, I am grateful, and may the lives of those that died on set today rest in the bosom of the Lord. What is this thing telling you? He was poisoned in the company of 4 producers stroke marketers. These same producers we're talking about. He was poisoned. Then the same 4 producers invited him to come and join their cause, which he refused, he declined. Because of that, they collected the money they paid him already. That means they have a group. They paid him already. The money they paid him already, they collected it back from him. They asked for a refund after they didn't succeed. They wanted to use that job to lure him. Maybe it was time for sacrifice, and they were looking for people to sacrifice. It was time for sacrifice. They were looking for people to sacrifice. When they now see that this particular guy is not giving in, they now got angry and demanded for return of their money. He now refunded them the money. He now said, had it been that he was in that boat, if I had took up the role of Junior Pope or in that boat, I will probably be in the morgue by now. Meaning that at the end of the day, the money that they retrieved from him, they now went and paid Junior Pope for this job that took his life. Because he found out that the same job, that who they gave the job was Junior Pope. Meaning that he would have been the one that died in place of Junior Pope. And does it mean that he was used? Did they use him for sacrifice? These people, they need to find out these people that paid him this money and ask for refund. We sweep a lot of things under the carpet, but please let us watch this particular thing very critically. This guy is trying to give us an idea. He's trying to let us understand the people that are the cartel, that are using people, eating people in the industry. So this thing now looks somehow to me. I know that, yes, there are other people that were involved. My dear, those people that were involved were not the targets. Those people were just very unfortunate. You understand me? They were not the target, or maybe they were still the target, part of the sacrifice they wanted, because they really wanted to sacrifice some group of people. Who are these people that are so eager to sacrifice? Who are they? What is the club that they asked him to come and join them? The evil club. To come and belong. You have future, you have to belong. What is that evil cause that they want him to come and join? That made them to get angry when he declined. Even he had the feelings and God saved him. Let us ask right questions. Let us ask okay, now, even the Junior Pope that they said they buy, all this while has been, even the first day he posted the video, he was alone with the captain. He was not in the company of anybody. Is this a kind of conspiracy or something? We should start asking the right question and unveil a lot of things. If they can invite this guy, he can give them clue as to what actually transpired. Who are these men that invited him for that wanted to initiate him in a cause? Who are these men that collected back their money? Who are these men that later employed Junior Pope and later took his life? Who are these men that sacrificed all these souls? 5 souls. Who are they?